Okay, so the first time it actually works, it has to be done without the mic on and may not realize it. So anyway, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Brian Bonagazzi, and welcome back, folks, to another update video. And even though I have plenty of these videos, I hated to do it, but I got into a Diet Coke soda, which you missed out on that. That's not your fault. But anyway, so I have a few things I want to talk about on this video. I'm going to be showing some things. And since I actually have, what I mean by that is plenty of videos of Township for now. As much as I'd love to have a lot more than that, chances are I will over time because it's going to be an ongoing project anyway. It's like the same thing with Minecraft. I don't know about Command & Conquer, Red Alert, Retaliation, maybe with skirmish mode, all that, but otherwise, it would just be for update videos anyway, or whatever. Not quite specifically, just a standalone updates like these. But anyway, so yeah, this is what I'm going to show you because I've been through this all. Yeah, I'm not gonna bother with those right now. I'm trying to save on the money. Definitely get that cow shed. I always like to put. See, I've got that almost set up where it's not completely yet, but because I try to get where things that they're taller, like corn and I didn't say that in the video, but anyway, like trees and sugar cane that overtower everything just about. And in real life, most of these things are probably going to be even taller than what you think. Tomatoes, not so much. And maybe not strawberries. Not sure about cotton. I've never planted cotton before. And I never understand the numbers. Yeah, I got some help from somebody on that. So, and I should be concentrating on this. See, it's a good idea to go ahead and concentrate on this as much as you can, unless you have to worry about money, because a lot of times, yeah, you have to, unfortunately, so that deters you a lot of times. So, and if you can't, it's not a big deal. I mean, it is, but it ain't, depending on how high you are in the game, or where the more you have to do, or less. And, so yeah, I got more I gotta do. I'm gonna have to go back over there in a minute, but because I'm not actually on the game. This is just a recording without my mic on it, just for the record. I didn't say that in the video because I didn't know the mic wasn't on. See, the mayor of Wartwood and the mayor of Happy Farm actually helped me. You can apparently only do getting so many helps, but otherwise, you have to do it on your own, which is fine. I'm almost close to getting it done anyway. And I dread the day of doing pizza because it takes way too long. I mean, it's okay if I've got plenty of hours to do it in, but most of the time I don't. I wind up being where I don't have it, so I wind up using the dealer because the dealer helps me out. I'd rather do that than not have any pizza made. Especially if people need pizzas. I hate them. I don't mind them in real life because I absolutely enjoy eating them. I probably wouldn't mind making them. But in this game, for that a long time, what are they doing? And what's really taking so blasted long? I didn't say that in the video, by the way. It's making them make you wait for 2 freaking hours, if not longer. Actually, total it's more than that, but I have to hold this at a certain angle, otherwise it won't let me do the full thing. Anyway, hard for me to do that. So next month, these right here, it's a good idea to keep on top of it if you can get them all done, including your trains. If you can't, don't worry about it. That's what I was saying there. You can do so. But believe me, it helps. Anyway, I found me a deal. It may not happen this month. I know I've said this in the past, but that's because I had to think about it, and then because things have come up that I did not plan on doing, and I never really had the money anyway. I had to save for it anyhow. I can't just arbitrarily buy it. That's the one that I needed, this computer I wanted to get, even though it was a laptop, and it's fine. I love laptops. I also love desktop computers. But I'm getting a desktop computer as soon as possible. But what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to get all three at once. Have you seen my cow? Wait a minute, what did you say? Have you seen my cow? It likes watching the helicopter. Please move. Please hover over my farm next time he comes back. I don't know how I would even do that. I have no control over. Please, I think you gotta speak to my co-pilots. Apparently, there's pilots. You have two pilots in this town. One runs the helicopter. The other one runs the airplane. Anyway, so the computer. Back to that. I gotta get a keyboard and mouse, which is gonna be something extra on top of that. Which ain't gonna be no problem. I probably have to get it in another month. I can even have it ordered and shipped, which is not a bad idea either. I don't mind doing that because I gotta get shoes as well. That's another reason why it probably won't happen this month. So because my shoes are bad. I've made them stretch through at least 1 month because I had other shoes. I do that with old shoes. I'll sit there and run the ones I have on me until I can walk into them no more. And then I start walking into the new ones. And that's about, quite the long enough period. Plus I gotta get litter, I gotta get cat food. I'm thinking about getting a big bag. I don't know how much that's gonna cost me. Yeah, but it should last. I mean, quite a while. So yeah, and with the trains, trust me, you're gonna want to be on top of it. I mean, and when I say don't worry about it, it's like basically, yeah, you're gonna have to worry about with things like, especially the airplane, and when you need gold. Otherwise, it don't mean jack. And so anyway, as I was saying, computers wise, I'm gonna go ahead and order my tablet this month. Coming up in well, not this month, but tomorrow, because tomorrow's Friday. That's the first of the month. No, I was gonna do that then, and then I thought, well, because I didn't realize there was other plans going on, which is fine. So in between, I don't want to say this and jinx it, but it'll probably most likely be Sunday or Tuesday, even Wednesday, before I might order it, because it depends on when I can go out. Because literally I have no control over that. And I don't feel like walking all the way down there, getting overheated. Because it would take me all day, maybe a week at most, to get all the way up there and get back. And I ain't kidding. Oh, and we're almost close to getting the barn upgraded. It just needs one more set of nails. So, but anyway, I'm not going to walk all the way down there just to pay a bill. It takes far too damn long, and by the time I get down there, it'd probably be closed. So there's no point in me walking it when I can wait on the right, as much as I hate to do that because of how, when I can go, but it's fine. I know I gotta get litter. I know I'm gonna try to swing for an air conditioner and get a little bit of stuff out so I can make sure that there's gas, because, it wouldn't be right for me, even if it is my own family, which is crazy. I don't think that family should charge family, but even at the same token, it'd be like, well, since you're a grown man, you're getting money anyway, and if you got enough, go ahead and just pay for it anyway. I mean, you don't have to do the whole blasted tank. That'd be silly. And you don't have to buy them dinner if you can't afford it. which I'm not gonna do anyway. Nah, I'm not gonna do that. And I hate having to do it where I can't come home and take care of things. But I'm gonna have food. Oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna have food. And I'm gonna start making tea because I gotta get this refrigerator cleaned. I do have a refrigerator. I mean. I don't know if it sounds better with a re or not. But anyway, so yeah, I gotta do all that. I know I need to get this house cleaned up. I almost want to do it now, but I'm just too lazy. I mean, like I'm gonna do it as soon as I know I get something going on and I can finally do some things, because I know I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do one air conditioner at a time and see where I go from there. I'm gonna see how much I got left over, because I don't know how much it's gonna cost me all together, because I know I gotta get that tablet, which is gonna cost me money, and it's gonna cost me about $2 on top of the bill after month. Which I don't discuss my bills too often, but $2 and some change, which is not too terribly bad. But what makes it bad is the total bill itself, because they're trying to make it like I'm having two lines. I wouldn't mind if it wasn't for the fact that that's too big of a bill for me to pay out every month. So if I can do that, try to get it to where I only have like so much to pay, then I'll be fine. So that will be a thing. Oh, I forgot that I'm not playing the game right now. I forgot that that's the past me there. I was starting to die. I thought I was gonna go back to over a minute there. So anyway, the computer is something that is a desktop computer. Comes with Windows 10. I think the latest is Windows 11, and usually they're about cheap anyway. So, and I refuse to shell out money for an expensive console when it's probably going to collect dust anyway, because I do emulation. I really do emulation any day of the week. I don't care how much it costs me, because it does grant me happiness, and a lot of happiness. I mean, even though I could have only limited happiness, depending on, like, what I'm doing. Like, limitedly, like, I can have music and play games. I can even record an episode. Because, I mean, if I do that from mobile, I can do that where I'm, like, especially, like, if I'm waiting, like, computer. I mean, I can even take stuff and do stuff on BitChute that I've never been able to do. I'm not going to promise or swear to streaming, but I might be able to, but only after the fact that, because this also brings me towards getting better towards internet. And I hate to do the whole upgrade thing, but I only have to worry about two things. It's going to be three things total because of the Windows CD I got to get. But other than that, it's fine. I'll get that right away, and then I can change it out. And I can get, because all I have to do is upgrade from 4, I think it's gigabytes of RAM to 8 gigabytes, which is the best you'll ever get. I mean, I think it's higher than that, but not, you can't get, I don't think you can get terabytes of RAM. I don't know. I know you can get terabyte hard drives. So that much I'm going to do. I'm going to exchange that out, and I'm going to put it into a bigger deal. I'm going to run the Windows CD on there because it'd be better if I can get the CD. Plus, what's making me happier as well is I found out how to set up the computer, unlike the way that these daggum mobile thing. I've seen it on the deal, which I don't understand why theirs works but mine don't. I did finally upgrade my system, which I probably shouldn't have done. My iOS is 15.5, believe it or not. And I didn't say that. Some of the stuff I'm mentioning in this video, in this one here, over that other one, is not in the original video. A lot of it is coming from the video originally I've already gone over. And, but anyway, so yeah, and I know I'm gonna have to get the keyboard and mouse, but in the meantime, as well, I'm gonna have to be recording off of the tablet. And maybe off of this, since I actually have this. And I don't really need too many videos, but it'll probably wind up to me just like, I don't know about Command and Conquer or to Retaliation, except maybe skirmish mode, since Allies are the campaign modes don't last for very long. It might last for I don't know how many videos, but once you get through all the missions, it's done. Unlike skirmish mode, because that's like an ongoing project that I could actually use for updates like this, because this is just a legitimate update and video, which probably in a sense I guess it's better that way. And I'm not gonna say it's better that it's like, well, actually in a sense it is, because for the long run that I've actually had to spend that money, because better than coming out with money that I don't have. I was gonna go for that $600, well, not $600, but almost $700, maybe. I think it used to be about almost $800 for that laptop. Because I love laptops, but I also love desktops. But whichever way I could do it, it's fine with me. And I was gonna go for the 500 gigabytes hard drive, but those are become now where they're just as expensive as a terabyte hard drive. And by that I mean specifically is if you want the whole blasted thing, which is the computer with it included. And I'm not gonna spend out that. No. Not when I can upgrade just only at least I only had to upgrade a couple of things. And I can do that with, believe it or not, with the keyboard and mouse. Won't cost me that much. It might take me a whole nother month before I have the computer up and running. Before I can do what I need. But in the meantime, once I get it, I don't think it did come with a keyboard and mouse. So, that'll be fine. I mean, if I can do it all together, yeah, I might be able to record something, because I don't need much amount of space to do anything with my playthroughs, although I really don't want to start it and then have to restart, because I don't mind at least some things, because at least I know that if I have a saved profile I can redo it from there, but a lot of it, no. And I would love to get on my iCloud and start deleting things. The things I would love to keep back on it, since it's already there, is save files that I have for probably Final Fantasy, all the Bravest and whatnot. Otherwise, photos and videos that I've recorded, I wasn't looking to upload it up there. So I wish I knew how to get into it. It won't let me access it for whatever reason. Otherwise, I go up there and just delete it, because it's just not something I want up there. Because if I did, I wouldn't have been uploading it to YouTube or BitChute, depending on whichever one I was doing. Which I think, actually, I know for a fact, a lot of the time right now, but my majority anyway, I've been spending my time doing it on YouTube. So, anyway, with that said, yeah, pretty much. I really hate doing it, and it's not an actual book. I don't want to do a book. You can actually do gaming on it, but you can't do it as goodly as you could, say, an actual computer. Like, if I want to play Doom or some kind of online game the way that I really want to do it, then I'd be good, All I have to do is upgrade the hard drive, and I have to get another hard drive, which, it's fine. I can do that. But the thing I'm gonna do, ultimately, is, like I said, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna get myself a tablet, and so that I can start recording more. It's gonna be something that, it's gonna be cheap, but I can't afford to get the computer right now. I gotta get shoes. I don't know if I can even hardly afford the bill that I'm gonna get, but I'm gonna try. Because I don't know, I'd have to calculate all that, including what litter costs, what cat food costs, and the cat treats. I'm gonna take that calculator. I don't know if it even works right or not. So, anyway, I will see you all in another, because I don't do these update videos very often. And ones that I do just generally, I try to keep them short, but not too long. And a lot of times as well, if you've ever noticed that if I don't say my name, it's because it doesn't always happen this way, but a lot of times I've already, done a video. That's something I forgot to mention because it was something at the beginning of the video that I did mention in this one. That I've already done it, and I probably thought I've already introduced myself. But it's because of the ones I've deleted. And because it's not because I'm afraid of what I said, but a lot of it goes on and on for more longer than I intend for it. And then, and I can still tell half of it without going into the big old deal. And that's about it. Because, my name is Brian Barnett. My name is Brian Barnett Gotsey. I know how to say my own name. And I know what my name is. Just some type of slip up. Brian Barnett, because I'm trying to say it properly. I know how to say it. It's just making it come out of my mouth the way it should sound. Brian Barnett Gotsey. And by the way, it's not how I chose it, it's what my parents chose. I like how people will say, like, that's how you spell it. Like as if I had a say in it. I didn't even care. As Brian, B-R-Y-A-N, or I-A-N, is about the same thing. The only difference is the letters. I mean, it's kind of odd how, like, a lot of things come from where they talk about these names, and it's like, well, Brian's never spelled, you never hear somebody say Brian. It's crazy, because, okay, for example, Ifrit, which was always what I called it, now it's Ifrit. And I've always called Tifa, because I didn't know she was Tifa. I never even knew that. I never called her Tifa either. I always called her Tifa. Even though it's probably spelled with 2 F's, if I was going to do it that way. So, here's another thing. It's just the way that people pronounce things. And I have no problem in general with it. It's just, what I have a problem with is that, okay, you wait too many years and expect me to start pronouncing it that way. No. If you want to pronounce it that way, that's fine with me. Just don't come at me. As I call it now, as I wouldn't just call it. In other words, don't, start judging me and doing all that stuff and saying that I should be saying it this way or blah, blah, blah. Because that's crap, okay? Everybody has a right to say it however they want to. It's not disrespectful either. And it's not racist. It's not anything like that. I'm just going to say it the way I've said it all along. I have admittedly changed from saying Tifa to Tifa. Unfortunately. Because I've gotten used to it. I'm not going to sit there and get used to it. It's like Bison, the same thing. There's another name for him and I can't think of what they called him. But yeah, they waited way too late. Because for many a decade, in the actual game, we call it M or Master Bison. Even in all the series and stuff, they had it planned for it, but it was never released. They would just call him Bison. There was actually someone else that was supposed to have that name in the Street Fighter series. Never happened. Anyway, I'll see you all then. Later.